Collectively, I felt, as far as the defense, I thought we did a lot of good things. Our chemistry is there, and it's exciting, man. We have a lot of guys that love football and are enthusiastic about it, and when they make plays, they let you know about it. So it's fun, man. It was a good spring where I got a lot of guys learned, a lot of guys made plays, and I think it gives us a really good look for the fall and what we have to work with.
You definitely couldn't say it was relaxed or anything like that.
No,
it was high
definitely
intensity the whole time.
Yeah, high intensity, and I mean, anytime you take the football field and in an elite program like BYU, you're going to be intense and go after it.
We've been asking a lot of questions like what happens now and kind of in some of the off season. I mean, it's kind of up to you guys. What's something that goes through your head and your teammates' head when you guys are on your own to get better?
I mean, it's just hitting the film, especially in spring ball. Like I was saying, a lot of guys were in new positions and they were learning new things. And so right now is the time to really hit the film room and look at what you need to work on, fundamentals, and just go after it. I mean, we have a lot of guys who have a lot of experience with. I mean, this will be my fourth year with BYU, so I know what goes on in the off season to just help the younger guys to kind of organize it and be consistent with getting after the things you need to work on.
When you see guys come back and they're better after kind of in this time on your own, when you ask them kind of what were they doing, what is it are they spending time in the weight room? Is it always the film room? And what do you see when guys get better?
I mean, it's a balance of all those things. They need to get fast, strong. I mean, we need to get fast, strong, obviously know our techniques and assignments. And so when you come back, it's all a matter of consistency, whether they were on top of it all summer long. Usually those guys will come and they'll be on top of it and be making plays and doing good things. So
you faced Taysom Hill all spring camp. Talk about his progression as a quarterback and maybe where he made you guys better as a secondary.
I mean, even last year going up against him, he made us better. He's a stud athlete. He's fast, he's strong, and he can make plays. And I think that Taysom, he's a leader, and I think you just see it on the field. And obviously going against him, he's learning. I mean, how to read defenses better, and I'm sure that he told you his progression on his own. But I mean, just going against a quarterback who's a dual threat, it just makes you emphasize assignment football.
Do you feel that in spring camp that the defense met their defensive goals, and during spring camp, or maybe even surpassed them?
Yeah, I mean, the goals that we had about being physical when we had an opportunity to hit, we were physical. Just being enthusiastic when we made plays, and we did that, and we focused on turnovers. And in the spring scrimmage, we were +4 in turnovers. We created turnovers, so those are things that we had talked about at the beginning of spring that we wanted to focus on, and I think that we met a lot of those. Obviously, there's a lot that we need to focus on too, but it was good.
Craig, is there anybody back, fellow safety, that you've kind of built a chemistry with, or you feel more comfortable playing with back there?
I mean, all of them. We've kind of rotated. Rob has played with me this spring. Sky, Dallin, Kai, Badger, and so I mean, there's a lot of guys that are back there, and I mean, we have a special chemistry this year in the DB room. I mean, in years past we have too, but for some reason I think that a lot of the guys, they just know how the system works right now, and we have good chemistry. So, I mean, it was fun playing with each and every one of those guys that I just mentioned. So.
How does it feel being back out on the field with your brother?
It feels good, man. It's fun. I'm excited to see how he progresses at long snapping, and he's done well so far. And I mean, this is the first time that he's ever done it, so I'm just happy for him. I'm happy he's going to have an opportunity to get out on the field with me next year.
You mentioned Chris Badger. Obviously, you guys put together 10 of you, and now
yeah.
he's been reunited here at BYU. How's he coming along?
He's coming along good. He's smart, man. He knows football really well. And he gets in spots where he can make plays. He had an interception today, and he had a big hit in the spring scrimmage. And I mean, he's a good player.
Robert Daniels said that he thinks that this could be the best secondary in the country. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we have the talent, and if we go out there and we play assignment sound and we focus on making plays, then I definitely agree.